So I've been on a strength training journey for the past 2 years, and today I just want to talk about something different on this channel. And if you guys follow me on my Instagram, that's where I share a bit of my life, and that's mostly where you get to see like the progress of my strength training. Over the past 2 years of consistently lifting and getting stronger, I just want to share with you guys how it has benefited me and actually made me a better photographer and a better content creator. And stick around until the end if you guys want to know what my PR lifts are for my deadlifts, my squats, and my bench. Lifting fixed the biggest weakness photographers ignore, and that is stamina. So photography sounds easy until you're on your feet for like half a day or a full day, crouching down, getting awkward angles, and carrying a lot of gear. My lower back doesn't blow out halfway through a session anymore. Back in Toronto, my back used to ache a lot, my feet hurt, and I would have to like just stretch out my back and do some of this during the shoot. So it was like something that I was managing, and it wasn't like a good look in my opinion. That being said, when I have a photography session now, I feel great. I don't feel any backaches or anything like that. So I'm quite happy with that. I can also film longer. Like whenever I'm in a B-roll, whenever I'm filming B-roll, I can hold the position just a little bit longer. And these are the subtle little things that matters to me when I'm creating. I noticed that my shots are a bit more stable than before, and that's because of my strength training. I guess my legs are stronger, which assists me in getting those shots when I have to like crouch and stuff like that. I also have a stronger core now, so I can get down, I can crouch down and, do some sort of contorting and not pull my back or hurt my back. And again, everything is about stamina and lasting longer. And this is why weightlifting has helped me in these aspects of my life. I also have a lot of grip strength from my deadlifts and my bench presses as well. And because of that, whenever I hold like the Nikon Z8 with like a 24 to 70 millimeter f2.8 lens from Sigma, I don't get arm fatigue as fast anymore. This has been such a surprise because I was shooting with this combo for like 4 hours on a boat this past summer. And again, the boat ride wasn't a smooth ride. We were riding against the current, and holding my Z8 with the 24 to 70 millimeter would have been a challenge for the old me. Because of my strength training, I was able to balance myself, get as low as I can just so I could like hold myself steady through the current and provide the client with some great photos to remember their proposal by. Now, even shooting with the Nikon Z8 and the Viltrox 135mm f1.8 lab, it didn't feel as taxing to my body anymore. So that was like a surprise for me. Like back when I used to live in Toronto, this would be something that I would like complain about. And after a long day, I come home, I don't have to lay down to stretch my back. I rarely get any back pains or aches anymore, and that is due to the fact that I've been weightlifting a lot. The thing that I like about lifting is it gave me discipline, which transfers to photography. Your life changed because you learned structure, and photography rewards that same mindset. Training has taught me to have process over motivation. So reps in the gym is the same as reps with the camera. Progress happens through repetition and not just like perfect conditions. Now, lifting has taught me about discipline. It has taught me about having a stronger mindset. It has taught me to show up on days that I don't want to or feel like it. That discipline built my consistency on YouTube as well as in photography. I show up to train 3 times a week, rain or shine. The only thing that stops me is if I get sick. But other than that, I show up. I show up on my YouTube channel as well for you guys. I like to provide you guys with at least 1 video per week. And I also show up with my in my photography as well. Whenever I do these lens reviews, I try to go out and take some photos and get some sample images for you guys to see. I arrange photo shoots with a few models as well, and this is to provide you with like a variety of shots than just something generic that you can see from other photography channel, like flowers and stuff. I'm guilty of that too, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people who shoots brick walls and flowers and all that stuff. All of this shows me that I have structure, I have a routine down, and that I have a system to fall back on. So whenever I don't want to do things or feel like doing things, my brain pushes through that self-doubt, that negative talk, and eventually I actually do it. I actually feel better for doing it. Once I started lifting, I did notice that the clients listen quicker, models relax faster, and I wasn't second guessing myself anymore. And I guess this is the confidence that you earned from lifting heavy shit over the past couple of years. You were just more deliberate and you know what you want. Another thing that I like is lifting improved my creative stamina. When you train, your brain improves too. It has better mental clarity, more patience for long edit sessions, higher ability to focus during chaotic shoots. Weightlifting gave me a clearer head, and I make better creative decisions when I'm calm and not stressed and not fatigued. Another thing that lifting has gave me is it gave me a higher tolerance for stress. Gym builds resilience, which bleeds into everything else. When life hits you, usually with big moves or big life changes or anything like that, most people will be reactive and will sort of spiral out of control, get depressed. However, like with me, it has given me a higher baseline that most people can endure. I am mentally more resilient just because I'm able to lift heavy shit. Photography is the same. It involves unpredictable situations. Lifting makes you less reactive. So I don't spiral out of control. I just roll with the punches. And if I don't get the shot that I want, I don't dwell on it. There's just plenty of more opportunities for me to get that shot in the next time. I think for me now, I don't stress out about it much. I don't think content creating or being a photographer is hard in a sense because of how much, weight that I've put on my back or how much weight that I pulled off the floor. I've done harder things at the gym than anything that has come my way with photography or my content creating YouTube journey. Another thing lifting did for me is it gave me a better eye for composition. Long rest periods taught me to slow down. I become more observant and I shoot with more intention. I try not to rush things anymore, or I become more accepting of circumstances around me. I don't beat myself up if the natural lighting isn't as good as I expect it to be, or if the colors that I want from the sunset or the sunrise isn't as good as other days. Now that we got that out of the way, you guys are probably wondering what my PR lifts are after starting this weightlifting journey 2 years ago. It's actually my 2-year anniversary with my trainer Pedro. And mind you, prior to doing this, I've never done any barbell training before I met Pedro. So that just goes to show you something, and it just shows you how much your body can take if you put in the work. My heaviest lift is my deadlift, and I pulled 200 kilos, which is around 440 pounds. My squat is 185 kilos, which is around 407 pounds. And my bench press is 150 kilos, which is around 330 pounds. And that is something that I won't change. I am more focused and more driven than before. I have a lot more self-respect for myself than I did before, and I see that translate through my photography, through my YouTube, and my content creating journey. I have more confidence when it comes to directing people. It's a lot easier than before because I just know what I want. I'm more sure of it. My back isn't an issue anymore, because I used to carry 20 to 30 pounds worth of gear on my backpack, and it doesn't hurt. My hand, there's no hand or arm fatigue. I know whatever it is that hits me, I will be okay. I won't be as reactive, or I won't spiral out of control like I used to be. My strength training journey has taught me a lot about myself. Again, I'm more mentally resilient. I am more confident, and I'm a lot stronger, and that bleeds into my photography, my YouTube, my content creating. So again, I highly recommend you guys go out to get stronger. Obviously, you don't need to do what I do and try to deadlift 400 pounds. It's just weight lift enough for you to gain strength, and it's not going to mess up your back, or it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to make your feet sore when you're standing taking photos for half a day or a full day. That is it for me, guys. I know this video is a bit different than what I normally do, but I just want to share this part of my life because I've seen so much benefits from it, and that I would like to share that with you guys. Now, if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel. Do any of you guys train or weight lift or whatever it is that you guys do? Let me know in the comment section below, and thanks so much for